tonight.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. And right away, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now Purdy. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in.
But when you go on the road, you're hoping to make plays that will take the crowd out of the game. I think that's a pretty good example right there.
Yeah, a break like that never hurts, especially in the first quarter. Maybe help to set the tone a little bit.
Could settle them down, get them into the game a little bit easier without that crowd really being against them.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So pass interference the call. That's going to set him up with a 1st down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing now is Geno. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A first look here for DJ Dallas. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. Back to throw, Smith. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Purdy bootlegging it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Here's the option.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Geno down to throw. Flushed out right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Out of the gun, handoff to Dallas.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. McCaffrey running up the middle, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Now Geno. This is Fant on the short completion. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Smith.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Here's Smith. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They run again with Walker. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
From the shotgun, this will be Dallas.
And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
They'll run on 1st down with Dallas.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. And they're going to speed things up here.
They'll look to run with Dallas.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
DJ Dallas.
As the 1st half is winding down.
And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final seconds of the 1st half. So the late touchdown there, and that certainly changes things as we move toward halftime.
Yeah, and there's a potential for things to change even more because, remember, they get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they can potentially double up here and take the lead. A great opportunity for them.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And leading 10-7, well, they may just want to get this to the locker room.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Jennings, a receiver in motion right.
And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll send you eastward.
A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the 2nd half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some 1st downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Purdy looking to throw.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Here's Walker to start the drive.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
2nd and 9.
Smith now to throw.
Outright to Smith and Jigba.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. Smith.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Dallas up the middle.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Smith.
He finds Smith and Jigba.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Now Smith. Escaping the pressure right.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Straight ahead running. Here's Dallas.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
They'll try for the 1st with Walker.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
Walker with another carry.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. From the red zone now, Smith. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And they'll go with a ground attack here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Smith.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
DK Metcalf.
50 yards.
And the Seahawks strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 17-10 score. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
So Purdy and the Niners
Trailing 17-10, 1:09 to play.
Throwing, Purdy. Finding Samuel.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
To throw is Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Here's Purdy to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Here's Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Purdy to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Purdy to throw.
Connects with Kittle underneath.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed a